Dungeons & Dragons is a game based on imagination. But imagine playing an imaginary imagination game. The possibilities are almost endless. This is Almost DnD. No dice, no paper, just almost.
Last time on Almost DnD, the gang wakes up in a mysterious operating room and is given a new mission. Save the president's daughter in South Sudan. There's only one way to get there fast enough, and that's to drill through the earth on a Black & Decker drill. Unfortunately, their journey was not without peril, and they lost one of the members of their party for a second time, and for this time for good. Sam, may he rest in peace.
Remember me.
All right. What part of Sudan do we get out?
You guys are still going through the core.
Sure.
Okay. Everyone is getting bumpy. You guys see the shell of. The shell's still attached
Should
to
we
the
take
drill.
like a moment of silence?
Oh yeah, do you? After you see him slosh around.
I mean, I think we should just. I mean, yes, we should take a moment of silence.
Yeah, it's quiet, but it is roaring
I'm lawful
as
good, so I should...
the tectonic plates are smashing into each other around you guys.
Are we causing earthquakes by doing this?
And you guys, you get to a particularly hard part in the earth. You're at the center. There's this huge molten rock that is so hard to drill through.
That's the core.
We should go around it.
The drill's halfway in right now.
We keep on.
You keep going.
Is it a Black & Decker?
Yeah, it's a Black & Decker.
That's a good
You're
one.
not making any progress on it. It seems like you even went back a little bit.
Just reverse
Okay.
and go around it.
I think we should try to use Jordan's laser eyes on the rock to soften it up.
Can you do that? Did you pray this morning?
Yeah, I pray every morning.
Okay.
So I'd like to...
Well, you didn't pray for 3 years.
Oh.
I mean...
Have your
I
gods
don't know. I feel like my unconscious soul would be praying the whole time.
Let's see what your gods think of you. Go ahead and roll a D100.
44.
You beat it by 1. Luckily, your gods have not forgotten you. You feel your eyes ignite with vigor. Your vision goes blurry, and everyone else, you just see these giant blue lasers fly uncontrollably
Oh my God, your laser color has changed.
out of Jordan's eyes as he cuts through this rock like it was butter. Warm, melted butter. And you see the rock just flies in a million directions at a speed that's incomprehensible, and it goes towards the surface. And you guys are free of the clearing, and you keep going on.
Nice.
Jordan, after about 20 minutes, your eyesight returns, and the lasers go away.
Oh, okay. About 20 minutes of lasers?
Yeah, 20 minutes later.
Dang. All right.
Do we make it to Sudan okay?
Yeah, 3 hours go by, you guys pop up you pop up right next to a tree and sand.
I checked my phone for the GPS to figure out where we are.
I shrink my drill back though.
Okay. Bill, you don't have any reception here. Instead, it's asking you to subscribe to a pay per minute plan.
Oh, I
phone
subscribe.
plan.
I can get the FBI.
It says
for that.
25 minutes is $50.
Oh yeah, I can.
You're
write that
gonna have
off.
to keep
It's part
track.
of the job.
You're gonna have to keep track of this.
What?
You have to keep track of this,
What?
just so we know how much you owe in the end.
Me?
You
Yes.
have to keep your receipts.
Out of character, yes. Make sure to keep track of how many minutes you use.
Oh sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
So, how much money was it for how many minutes?
You said it was $50 per 25 minutes.
Yes. Okay.
Or $2
a
per
minute.
minute.
$2 per minute. Whatever one's easier for you.
$50 for 25 minutes. That's pretty easy.
I prefer to think about it as $25 per 12 and a half minutes.
Sure. I don't know if that works, but we'll, some of our listeners will check that math. Okay. Going
Where
on.
Where are we?
You guys are next to a tree.
No, I mean like on the
You get it. You see, you're in the middle of Sudan.
just like nowhere near anything.
You're near what's the Sudan name? Tom. You're near Tom's goat farm, and you see this man named Tom, and he says,
Are we in Sudan or South Sudan?
You're in South Sudan.
Okay.
Actually, technically, South and North Sudan, right? Correct. They split South Sudan.
No, it's just South Sudan and Sudan.
No, it's the same direction in every country. I thought we were.
Yeah, he's like,
There's a country South Sudan and a country Sudan.
yeah, and he says, excuse me,
That's real.
you all are trespassing. This is my farm. This is my oasis. I pay good money for this land, and people like you are not allowed on it.
Well,
I
technically,
ignore
we're not
him.
on it. We're in it.
Please leave.
Okay.
I ignore him because we've got a mission to do.
We're leaving.
I pull out my sword.
You do?
Yeah, and I'd like. Is it like because it is imbued with holy powers? Is it like glowing in any
At
direction?
him? It's glowing to the north.
All right.
But
everybody.
he sees you draw that, and he pulls out a 2 pistols
Oh,
that look like they have
God.
blades on the end,
Look, we're using the.
and they're
We're
glowing.
using the sword for. You speak good English for some reason. We're using the sword.
Excuse me?
I'm glad we're using the sword to
I'll
figure
give
out
you
which.
5-second head start
which
before I
dir-
start shooting.
All right.
5.
I try
We
to
just
turn
go
into a.
toward the north.
I start.
Like we ignore him and just move on. Or I do.
I try to turn into a horse
You as you run or before you run?
as I run.
All right, you all run. Give me dexterity checks, everyone. 3d6 plus your dexterity.
I got a 7.
12.
11.
Okay. Bill, roll me bones. 2d6. If you get a 1, tell me.
Bones.
Yeah. Bones are there's dice. They have skulls for the ones instead of the actual digit one.
Oh, right.
And you don't want to roll bones.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't rolled them in a while.
No bones.
No bones. Okay. As you start transforming, like you get one horse leg out instead of your right leg, and you're kind of doing this weird, like your horse leg's way longer than your human leg, and you're doing this weird hobble.
Uh-huh.
You're noticeably slower than everyone else.
Okay.
Everyone else you're running, you're about 50 feet ahead of Bill.
So I have one horse leg.
Yes, and one human leg.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then Tom says, I gave you your time, but I'll let you go this time.
We'll be back.
All right. Well, yeah, we're definitely coming back because we have to go back home through that hole that's
Right.
next to your tree.
Right.
You guys run, you hit a fence, and then there's a highway right outside.
I'd like to jump the fence.
All right, you do, so.
I try to get back into human form if possible.
It takes a lot longer than it usually does.
Okay. Still the hoofs.
Still the hoofs. Grower?
I hitchhike.
Yeah.
I grow a really big thumb.
You see, there's a good deal of traffic right now. There's like it's really stopped back up. So there's like cars galore. Everyone, so why don't you give me a luck save? Yeah, roll me a d20.
Everyone?
No, one of you.
Oh, 17.
17. All right, you see a guy pull up in a I want to say Yamaha Freerider, which I know is not a car, but we'll play with it.
It's probably a motorcycle, right?
Actually, it's a motorcycle, and it has 2 sidecars. And he says, "Hey, one of you get on back, and then 2 of you jump in the sidecars."
Oh, wait, we don't actually need to do that.
All right,
Grower, just
sir.
get in my hands.
What?
You I'll just carry you. That way we don't have to get on the back awkwardly with this guy.
small in front of a stranger.
Okay, fine. Well, you're getting on the back then.
That's a lot of trust to be small.
I get on the back. I have no problem.
Okay.
with
I
it.
get in the sidecar.
Left sidecar.
I get in the right
Dibs left sidecar.
Okay. He says
I put on my shades.
he gives you guys each headsets.
Do you have any Kisra?
What?
Do you have any Kisra?
Hold on, I can't hear you. You see he flips open he was wearing a visor helmet this whole time. You see he flips it open, and it's Dr. Steve.
What?
What?
Yeah.
If you could get here,
He says,
if you could
"What's
get
up,
here, why don't you
boys?"
just bring us?
He said, I found out a way to get out of the lab quicker, and I took a flight over here as soon as I could.
Okay, but tunneling's probably faster than flying, right?
Oh,
What flight did you take that took 6 hours?
an experimental CIA plane.
Technically, if we were able to drill through the Earth in 6 hours, then yeah, flying would be quicker.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry. I was able to get out.
What about
Do you wanna hear the
right, 'cause
trick?
I launched.
Do you want to hear the trick?
Yeah, I do.
I released all the doors, the exterior doors of the compound, and I let all the zombies out.
Oh, they're just roaming free.
Yeah, New Mexico is fucked.
Oh, damn.
What happened to those missiles? take down
You
the
guys,
zombies you
you
released?
guys took out El Paso.
Well, I'm gonna.
That's Texas.
Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
also an El
not claim
Paso in
any
New
kind of
Mexico.
responsibility for that. You gave me missile launchers that were
Just don't-
highly inaccurate.
Again, don't hit the pen unless you want 15 missiles.
Does
to
it do
try and
more?
get-
Does it have more charges?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
shit, I hit the pen again.
Oh shit!
All right. Everyone roll.
Does it take out El Paso
Oh,
again?
I'm gonna roll him a dodge save because he's.
I grow the engine bigger.
Yeah. Bigger.
Does
Yeah,
that?
so the motorcycle go faster.
Yeah, you guys all of a sudden hear like screeching as you see 15 missiles come from above, and you see people start screaming in their cars, and he just vroom and kicks it into the gear and goes off road into the sand and just is cutting everyone, and then you just hear explosion, thermonuclear weapons going off behind you.
You're a paladin.
I know.
He's a bad paladin. His god
Lawful
made
good.
There are consequences for doing evil as a paladin.
I just, last time I launched it hit El Paso. We were in New Mexico, so I didn't expect it would
There's an
actually...
El Paso, New Mexico. $50. Thank you for our.
So, but that doesn't
Nick
explain
wants
why
that
you would
$50.
still want to blow up another city.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like clicking pens.
I take the pen.
Okay,
Roll me bones.
fair enough.
I got one bone.
You accidentally click the top. So the missiles come again, and then Dr. Steve's like, not again! As he's like, hold on! And he hits a ramp that goes over a small river.
Okay.
And you guys land on the other side as these missiles rain down this very heavily trafficked street.
So that's a lot of casualties.
He's like, wow, what
Damn it, Bill.
What an entrance, my friends. What an entrance.
I hope one of those people that we killed wasn't the president's daughter, because that is our mission.
That's fair. We might have killed them.
Dr. Steve, do you have like a tracking device on her, or vitals, or anything?
Do you have her name?
Her name's Sylvia.
Okay.
Great.
What about the first
Is there
question?
a phone book?
Hold on. I don't know. They have phone books here. The intel has been shaky. Our South Sudan office got raided last week.
What about the first question?
What was the first question?
Do you have a tracking device on her?
No, we do not. But I have intel that I got from the guy at
Shaky.
the airport security.
Shaky intel.
Yeah,
What's the intel?
He saw a blonde woman enter a Arby's about 3 days ago in a local town.
Blonde woman?
Yeah, it is Sudan, so
How-
I don't
It's
know
South Sudan.
how many.
It's a different country.
All right, this is South Sudan, so there's plenty of blonde people. Yeah, we need
Mm-hmm.
more intel than that.
He said, that's the best I can get. You guys know I'm retired.
What?
Okay.
Whiskey, anyone?
Let's go to that
he's-
Arby's.
He pours a whiskey.
You're
for the
drunk.
He said, yeah, it's South Sudan. There are no laws for drinking and driving.
I don't think that's true.
Look it up.
$50.
Yeah.
Is there no?
There's no El Paso in New Mexico. At least not in our world. Perhaps in the DM's imagination world, there
Thank you.
is.
It's the capital in my imagination.
El Paso, capital of New Mexico.
All right. You guys get to the Arby's. You see it's a drive-through Arby's. But the drive-through says closed. Come in.
I come in.
Sure, let's go in.
You guys see 6 families in there, and then you see a very big, beefy woman behind the,
They have the meat?
register. You see she has tattoos all over, and then she has like a giant, axe on her back.
I
And
say,
she has an Arby's hat on.
Is that the president's daughter?
No, it's not.
I ask her, are you the president's daughter?
Excuse me.
Are you the American president's daughter?
Why would you think an American president's daughter is here?
I know she's here!
You see her type like a sequence of keys on her cash register.
I pull out my sword.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Are you trying to stop her, or are you just
No,
pulling
I'm
out?
just prepared.
Okay, and then you see her hit enter, and then the cash thing pops up, and then you guys see steel doors close down on each of the Arby's windows, and then you see the families all pull out weapons. Everyone roll me initiative, D12 plus your dexterity times 2.
I got an 8.
Times 2?
Yes.
Dexterity times 2 or D12 times dexterity times 2? Where are the parentheses
Yeah.
here?
Same question.
Infer. Come on.
All right, 12.
I'll infer in my own favor. 28.
All right.
Damn.
11,
Should've
28,
inferred
8.
in my favor.
Okay. Bill first.
Okay.
Again, there's 8 times 4, so 36 people in this restaurant going for you, not counting the one behind the counter.
They're all trying to attack me.
Yes. Just you first.
Okay.
They
Well-
sense the weakest.
Okay, well, I pull out a flash grenade and
Okay.
throw it at the ground
Okay.
out of Steve's bag because I know he has
Okay,
them.
roll me 3d6.
Add anything?
Nope.
15.
It'll affect 15 people.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then, boom! A big flash. Do you use your move action to do anything?
Yeah, well, I run to the back.
So you jump the counter?
Yeah, I jump the counter and run to the back.
Give me an
'cause I think
athletics
that might
roll.
be where she's
3d6
hiding.
plus your athletics skill. And you have hoofs now. You remember that?
Does that give me a bonus
minus?
or
That's a minus.
what? Horses are good at jumping.
Feet are
Yeah,
ba-
but you're a human with hooves.
All right. 10.
Okay. You get caught on the equivalent of a McFlurry machine for Arby's.
Jamocha Shake.
The Jamocha.
You get your belt gets caught on this Jamocha Shake, and it starts shooting this coffee flavored slush all over, and it covers you, and it starts filling up the restaurant floor.
Shit.
You figure you have you're doing some quick calculations as you're falling into this Jamocha slush. You think you guys have about 15 minutes before this restaurant is flooded with Jamocha.
That's good, honestly.
Their turn.
Probably.
The woman takes her axe and she goes straight for your head, Jordan. What's your armor class right now?
13.
She connects with your head. You see she buries a hatchet 3 inches deep into your head.
Oh, so she's forgiven us?
Take that's good. You have inspiration for that.
Yes.
Take 48 damage.
Damn.
As
All right, I'm
your
negative.
skull is bleeding. You're negative?
Yeah, because I took damage from the magma.
So as you get hit by this, you feel a surge of energy, but it's a strange energy. It's not your usual energy, your holy energy. You feel that going negative has released the darker side of you. Your skin starts to pulsate. Your veins start to grow. And,
Oh, damn, did I get the virus?
Yeah, no. And you feel horns pop out of your head. And you feel this just dark presence in your soul. And it is your turn, actually, as well.
Do I get a new character sheet, or what's
No,
happening?
you're a dark paladin, though. From now on, for all intents and purposes.
I mean, you did kill like hundreds of people,
many
probably
people.
thousands.
Yeah.
So did you.
But
And those lasers, I don't even know why they would be given to a paladin, because they're only lethal. Right?
Well, you can use them to cut through rock and shit.
I guess so.
What do you do, Jordan, with this newfound power?
I'd like to take the hatchet out of my skull,
Easily, you pull it out.
and then I'd like to bonk her on the head with the
Button.
blunt side.
Blunt
Yeah.
side. All right, roll me a d20.
17.
Okay, you hit her. Now roll damage. You want to know how much damage dice
Yeah,
you have now? 6d10
6.
times a d4. Yeah, that's the power of being the dark paladin.
All right, that's 200.
Did you roll a d4?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's why it's so high. I
Yeah,
multiplied
so
it.
you're like, okay, I'm going to non-lethally bump her out. And then you smack her so hard that literally she liquefies into the Jamocha Shake on the ground. And now this is half Jamocha, half bloodied attendant.
They're Jamocha people.
And you see the family start cowering and crying and begging for forgiveness at your feet.
Ah,
Okay,
give me the president's daughter.
Grower, it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm just going to take a turn to grow.
This is what you do best.
I think I'm just going to grow as big and as fast as I
Okay.
can. for
All right,
turn.
perfect. It will go to Bill, but you guys do hear there's a headset on the ground, and you hear buzzing out of it, like talking. Bill, what do you do? It's your turn.
I mean, I guess I'll go grab that.
Okay,
Extra
you hear
large.
it? Says, yeah, exactly. You hear extra large order of curly fries. I would like 2 roast beef sandwiches. Hold the sauce. And then can you give me an order of mozzarella sticks, please?
I run over to the curly fries and try to get him in there.
Get them in there.
Yeah.
There's a guy who comes out of the kitchen with a knife, and he's trying to fight you as you do this.
Oh God.
You'll get one attack, or you can serve the fries. You decide.
Where's Dr. Steve?
He's outside. All right, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. My intelligence is -2. I rolled a 15, 13.
Okay, doesn't matter. So decide between if you're gonna counterattack or serve the fries.
I'm gonna counterattack.
Okay, roll me a d20. What do you do to attack him?
If he's coming up behind me, I try to elbow his nose like into his brain.
Oh yeah. All right, roll d20.
What do I add? Just regular attack?
Yeah, regular attack.
Okay. 18.
You hit him. Roll me damage. 2d8.
11.
Yeah, you bust him real bad in the nose. He's grabbing it and falling back. Ow! 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 The families are reaching for you, Jordan, on their turn, and they're saying, "Please teach us," as they're just like go groveling at your feet.
I'd
It is
like
your turn.
to take the hatchet. I'd like to do a whirlwind and try to hit all of them at
You
once.
do?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you succeed because they're all like kind of standing there.
Mhm.
As you slash each one of them, they grow horns and they mutate and they grow like bat wings and then they start flying and following you.
Sweet.
And they say, "Anything for you, master."
I have an army of bat people now.
Grower?
How big am I now?
Roll me a d6.
4.
You're 4 times as big as you just were.
Okay, that's
Unilaterally.
my guy's like 5'10", so he's like 20.
Yeah, you pop the
Almost.
top off of Arby's. Yeah, you pop the roof clean off since it's a modular build, so
Okay.
it's exposed.
I want to grab that woman who started off the chains, or like started the doors coming down.
She's liquefied.
Liquid.
I
Oh,
liquided her.
okay.
I
Well then,
Jamocha'd her.
Yeah. The Jamocha is about, for you, it's like at your big toe. Everyone else, it's like 3 feet.
okay. I want to grab the speaker through the drive-through.
Yeah.
And I want to grow it along with me.
Mm-hmm.
And on my other hand, I want to pick up the thing that the person uses to talk through it.
The headset?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You successfully do that. You also see Dr. Steve was of course ordering through the drive-thru.
Damn it!
But yeah, you grow those things ginormous, and they start reverberating off of each other and making this huge sound. What else are you planning to do with that?
I wanna say, what's the president's daughter's name again?
Sylvia.
I wanna say, where is Sylvia? Give us Sylvia, or we will we'll destroy this place.
And then
More.
the Jamocha then continues, and it fills up this whole building. It's overflowing, but since the top is removed, all of you kind of flow out.
I say, my duds. Because it's only on my sneakers.
Oh.
And then you guys see the sky turns black.
Oh shit.
Are
Are you doing this?
No, the moon.
I don't know.
The moon comes out full. And
Oh, it's just night.
And who's?
I was worried, but I think it's just night.
It's just nighttime.
Grower, you turn around, and then you just hear marching, and you see as far as you can see from how tall are you? You're like 6.
Well, if I
feet?
continued to grow, I was 22 feet.
So you'll grow half. So you're about 45 feet.
Okay.
You see as far as you can see, and it's pretty flat here. An army converging on you guys
Is it
from
the
every
Gundams?
direction. It is not the Gundams. They have spears, armor, and shields.
So it's people.
Oh, it's people.
Are they normal size?
They're normal size, but you see as far as I can see.
How many gargoyles do I have?
You've about 5.
5. Sweet. All right. I'll just charge him. I'm just going.
So
in.
you
Face
slip
first.
out.
Wait, but there's like a lot, right?
Oh yeah, as far as the eye can see.
Do we know why?
Well, we did launch a bunch of missiles.
It might be. I might have called them here with my loudspeaker.
All right.
These are the South Sudanese.
I'm just gonna kind of do this kind of free.
Okay, I try to turn into an eagle.
Give me a D100.
I was never.
I forgot you could do more
I
than
thought
just
it was
horse.
just
I
horses.
love turning into horses so much. I rarely do anything else. But
I really forgot.
I'm really worried right
You
now.
haven't done
so I'm
that
just
in like
I can't.
15 sessions.
I know.
Yeah.
I just horse is so useful.
Would you roll?
I guess.
I rolled a 68.
You turn into a tit warbler.
Is that a different bird?
Yeah, it's a bird.
Okay.
It's like a songbird.
Is it? How big is that bird?
Why do you have such a
It's about 6 inches tall. And it has a very high pitched beak.
But it's got a pretty.
Can you do
chirp.
like a
beautiful
Can you do
chirp.
a
Right, well,
imitation of its?
I can't do
I imagine
noise.
I've fallen out of my clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, your clothes are gone.
So I like wrestle in my pocket to try to grab the pen.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Okay, and I fly up and try to get to over them.
Okay, I'll let you do that, and then Jordan will go to you.
Yeah, I'm just charging face first into.
Yeah, there's about 500 people charging at you alone right now.
Okay.
And
I'd like-
you stick your
sword.
gargoyles ahead on them. They start picking
Yeah,
up,
just-
but you see very quickly, your gargoyles are stabbed with the spears and
Oh, they're dead.
taken out. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
and these guys they made a shield wall against you and are closing with their spears.
I'd like to do the ground shake, smash, and try to break the ground underneath them.
Underneath them.
Yeah, with my sword.
Okay, you stab your sword in the ground. Go ahead and roll me a d20, and add your intellect.
16.
Okay, the ground starts cracking around you. Grower, what do you do?
I use my free action to take my iPod out of my pocket and put
Your iPod is ginormous. It's like I don't know. It's the size of like a car.
Yeah. So I got my iPod and I go to like the first Shrek soundtrack CD and I play that song where he's in the wrestling ring at the competition. It's like da na 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 na, and I just start kicking all the people.
You start stomping on the people.
I just start stomping and doing like soccer slides.
Yeah, they're charging at you and they're spearing you in the foot. You just are collecting like toothpicks. You're collecting these spears. Bill, you're flying over people now.
Okay. I try to like use my little talons to press the button.
Okay, yeah, you're pressing the button and you see missiles start raining
so I'm
down
just,
from
like,
the sky.
Just trying to like make sure that I avoid the missiles. In the
Right.
air.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're flying, you're dodging them, and you see explosions going around you. And this goes on for about 3 hours. The fighting is intense. It seems like they have an endless supply of people. You guys all start sustaining like wounds. I mean, Jordan, you break the earth and 500 people go under, but then there's 500 to take their place, and you're cutting them down with your sword, but you get a spear in the gut, spear in the back. Grower, your feet are just glittered with essentially toothpicks to you, but it's starting to hurt. Anywhere you step, like 500 spears go in. Tit Warbler.
I'm Bill. Just because
Sorry,
I'm
Bill.
a tit warbler does not
Sorry,
mean
Bill.
that I'm not Bill.
Sorry.
I'm still Bill.
A spear flies and it cuts off part of your wing.
Oh shit.
So now you're crawling on your feet. But you guys are getting very outnumbered right now.
This is all a cover-up. It's all in order to make the president look, to distract us from the president. It's real war crimes. Friendship is the most important bond between any group of people. And if you break that, you might as well be murderers.
What else can I say?
You can't form a band without a lead singer.